Hello, electrical fandom. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to take out a plug and switch it in with a new plug into a single gang box. I'm going to take you through the step-by-step process, and I'm going to teach you how to do it, so hopefully you can do it yourself at home if you ever have any electrical problems. Okay, so the tools needed for this process is going to be a screw gun, wire strippers, Kleins, and a flathead screwdriver. So the first step is, if you have a cover plate on, this isn't a good, obviously, can't find my words here, this isn't a good representation, but cover plates can look like this. This is a blank cover plate, but if it's a single gang cover plate, and it's on your box, which it should be, you're going to take your flathead screwdriver, you are going to unscrew the screw up here and the screw down here, and it'll come right off, and that will open up your box. You're going to need a plug tester. You're going to plug your plug tester into your box, and if the lights are on, that means your plug is on. So you're going to have to go to your breaker. You're going to have to get someone or even yourself to flip off breakers until the lights go off, so you know the box is dead, so you're safe to continue doing your work. You don't want to work on a live box because, well, you can get shocked, and if you does shock it, it can damage your system here. So make sure you got one of these guys on. Okay, now that your cover plate's off, your plug is dead, you're going to take your screw gun and you're going to unscrew these two screws. Make sure you don't lose them. Now that you have your plug here, you're going to pull it out away from your box, and you're going to see three different wires. You got your ground, which is your copper wire. You got your neutral, which is your white wire, and you got your hot, which is your black wire. Alright, keep a note with those three wires. Black must always be safe. That's the one that's always going to shock you. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to unscrew our ground from the bond here. And you're going to take it off, just like so. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab these two wires, your neutral and your hot, and you're going to spin the box. Not the box, the plug, to try and get it out. That's what you're going to use the new plug for the other plug. So back and forth until it comes out. The plug off, it should look something like this. Alright. Next, you're going to grab your new plug and put that in. You're going to grab your wire strippers and you're going to measure to where it says 14. For me, it's this one right in the middle, right there. Alright, you're gonna strip a bit off each end. This is around how much I do for boxes. Do a bit longer. You're gonna strip your hot and your neutral. Okay. There you have it. The thing you're gonna want to do is, I like to use my strippers for this. I'm going to put my strippers right into one of these two holes, and I'm going to turn my strippers towards me. This is going to create a loop. That loop is going to go onto here for the bond. Okay. you look at your plug, we're gonna put that to the side. If you look at your plug, you got your silver screws. Those are for your neutral, okay? You have your gold screws, those are for your hot, and you have your green screw, that is for your ground. You never want to mix up your hot and neutral with the screws, or else it will not work. All right, and now I'll demonstrate how to put this on. Okay, demonstrating now on how to put it onto the box. So we're gonna have our box all set up, ready to go. You're going to take your ground first, and you're going to hook it on to your neutral like so. Not neutral, onto your ground. You're going to take your screw gun, and you are going to screw it on. Just give me a second. It's a bit hard when you don't have it in a box. This one makes a noise. You might see it's on there. Next, we are going to take our neutral, and we're going to stick this right into the back. There's holes here, you see it right into the back there. Don't want any copper showing. Alright, next we're going to take our hot and stick it into the back here, where the gold screws are. Boom, no copper showing. Alright, next thing you're going to do before you put this back into the box is so the next thing you're going to do before you put it back into the box, you're going to take your screw gun here, and you're going to make sure you screw all 4 of these screws down. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Now that you've done all that, you're going to grab your plug. You're going to push back into the box, making sure everything is neat and tidy in the box. So it looks like so. You're going to grab your 6x32s, and you are going to screw on the top. Make sure going in all the square angle. Your 6x32s in the box. Make sure you don't go too tight because it can cause the plug to warp. And we're going to go into the second one here. Right into the hole. And you're going to screw this in. Like so. Last but not least, you're going to grab your cover plate. And when it's on the wall, you're going to put your cover plate on. You're going to screw your 2 flathead screws back on, and this would be knocked out here. You screw it back onto your wall, and your plug is done. Make sure after you do that, you plug tester in, make sure everything's working, flick on your breaker, and there you have it. That is how you switch a plug on a single game box at home by yourself with all the tools needed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.